So, hallo und willkommen wieder. Wir sind am Stand von Ulysses und neben mir ist Ross Babcock von Fasa. Hello.
Hello.
I think the name Fasa is something you have heard about if you're familiar with role-playing board game. Please tell us about the company a little bit for those who haven't heard of it.
Well, Fasa Corporation was started by myself and Jordan Weissman back in 1980. And we published a few games, Battletech, Shadowrun, Earth Dawn, along with many others. And we continued in business until 2001 when we decided, I guess our official line was that we were making most of our profits in royalties from our intellectual properties. And our operations was just breaking even, so we said, let's take the money and run, essentially. And Fasa Corporation ceased active operations. The company didn't go away, but we continued to license Earth Dawn, for example, to various folks. Our other properties were sold to WizKids who went on to Tops and that sort of thing. So that's where Battletech and Shadowrun reside now. And that's the way it was for a few years until a couple of years ago, the itch came back, shall we say. And I was convinced to bring the Fasa name back, and Earth Dawn became our flagship project.
Earth Dawn is a good point. The fourth edition of Earth Dawn was on Kickstarter. How did this work out for you?
Our Earth Dawn Kickstarter was extremely successful. We started the Kickstarter to raise the funds to publish the new fourth edition. And we asked for $10,000. Our backers came up with $110,000. So it was a very successful campaign.
I think it's a little bit different. I think you worked as a corporation before, and now I think, okay, we bring it back on Kickstarter. Why this decision?
Why the decision to bring it back on Kickstarter? Kickstarter is a great way to raise the funds you need to carry out a big project. We would have done it anyway, it would just have taken much, much longer. Kickstarter is a way, especially a successful Kickstarter, is a way to raise the money to make producing product easier. And there's no question that it works.
Okay. The player's handbook should have been released by now. So what's with the hold-up?
We really, really, really wanted to get the Player's Guide and perhaps the Game Master's Guide out for Gen Con, which was in this past August. It's been difficult. Growing pains for a new company, new organization, which Fasa Games is. Plus, due to our Kickstarter project campaign, we made the promise, the vow, not to recycle any art. So the Player's Guide will have all new artwork, and that is what has taken us the longest to get created.
Okay, I see it's from scratch new, and that took some time.
Correct, absolutely true.
But it won't be the only one. Which products will be released after the Player's Handbook, and can you tell us when?
When is always dangerous. The next product obviously will be the Game Master's Guide. It is, after again taking longer than we had hoped it would take, finally being sent out to editorial even as we speak. I don't know how many pages it's going to be yet. How big it will be will dictate when it comes out, but if it doesn't make this year, there's a small chance that it will. It will certainly be out early next year. And then the 4 remaining Kickstarter products hopefully soon thereafter.
But I think it's good to know it's already in the working.
Absolutely, absolutely. In fact, of the 6 Kickstarter projects, obviously the Player's Guide is virtually done. Game Master's Guide has been written and is now an editorial. The companion Travar Elven Nations are essentially written, waiting for development, and Questers just has some little writing remaining. So we're well underway to getting those other projects going.
Okay, I see. But what about other lines Fasa is working on at the moment?
Well, in addition to Earth Dawn, we have Demon World in 1879. Demon World was the old Hobby Products fantasy miniatures game. We have completely revised the rules, and we'll be releasing those probably before the end of the year, as well as repackaging and refiguring all of the great miniatures from that line. We will also introduce 1879, which is steampunkish, Victorian British, go through the magic portal and into a fantasy world and interact with everything they meet there. Again, starting out as a miniatures game, but including role-playing game and everything that goes along with that.
With your experience with Earthdawn on Kickstarter, you plan on releasing them on Kickstarter as well, other products?
It's something we would like to do. Of course, we would like to fulfill our Kickstarter promises first before trying again. But we will pick and choose. It's not something we will do regularly, but if a product is appropriate, we will certainly try again. It's a great way to spread the word and to get people excited about our products.
I think that's one way you can work with Kickstarter, not only funding it through many people, but also see how the community is responding to it.
Exactly. And hopefully anything we do, people will be interested in doing. If we announce it, we will certainly do it. Kickstarter just facilitates it, makes it easier, and generates enthusiasm.
Okay, thank you very much, and I hope to see you again maybe next year.
Almost certainly, I think. Almost certainly.
Okay. Thanks very much.
Thank you.